In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to fix a receptacle with reverse polarity. We've got our tester here. It just plugs right into the outlet and tells us if anything's wrong. Plug it in. We're showing a red and yellow light. So we come up here, look at the top, and right here you can see red light, yellow light, hot and neutral reversed. So basically they just wired the hot wire to the wrong side of the receptacle and the neutral wire to the wrong side of the receptacle. They just flopped them. All right, step one for fixing the outlet is safety. So what I'm going to do is go flip breakers until my assistant tells me the lights have turned off.
Off.
All right, so we're just going to take off the cover. All you need to do that is a flathead screwdriver. One screw, bam. Then you take out the receptacle itself. Normally you can use a drill for this, but if it's an older house, you're probably gonna have to use the flathead screwdriver because they only had flathead bolts back in the day when they were putting these in all the receptacles. Now we've got that off. As you can see on this side, we've got black wires coming in right here. And this is on the neutral side of the receptacle. You can tell the neutral side of the receptacle because the inlet is bigger on the neutral side. So you've got your power, the smaller inlet, your neutral, the bigger inlet. Then of course your ground is going to be at the bottom. Black wires are always your hot wires. Those are the wires bringing power in. And then your white wires are your neutral wires. On the sides of the outlets, you can also tell hot to neutral because your hot wires are always going to have gold bolts coming down to secure. Then on the neutral side, it's silver. And obviously they got these wrong, so we're just going to undo these and turn everything around. On this receptacle, it's a different color than the other receptacles in the house. So we're just going to go ahead and replace this one fully. Otherwise, you wouldn't want to take these nuts all the way out like I'm doing. But it just makes it easier to get the wires off if you're getting rid of it. And that's what I'm doing. Don't need this one anymore. I don't save old receptacles and reuse them. If I put in a receptacle, I put in new, because they're not very expensive and it just makes sense to have the newest top of the line equipment you can have in. Here's our new receptacle. You can see on it here it says TR, that stands for tamper resistant. Anytime you're changing out outlets in a residential home now, you got to put in the tamper resistant for child safety. Woo! On this new one you can see small slot, gold screws, hot. Big slot, silver screws, neutral. Then of course the green is going to be the ground. Rule of thumb, whenever you're doing electrical work, you always want to secure the ground first. Especially if you're doing hot work. And basically you want to get the wire wrapped around the bolt properly in place inside the holder. And then you just tighten down. Your ground is always going to be the bare wire. Or if it's not running Romex, it'll be the green coated wire. So we've got our ground done. Next we'll go to the neutrals. Your hots are always the last ones that you install because that's where your danger is at. Of course, we're not working on this live. Neither should you ever try to work on live electricity. Whether you know what you're doing or not, if you're able to turn it off, turn it off. You always want to wrap your wires too, never backstab them. They've got the holes to where you can strip it and just stab it right in the back and be on your way. I don't do that because when the device is used, it heats up, it cools down, it heats up, it cools down, and the wires expand and shrink, expand and shrink. And the springs that keep the wires in the back, when you do it that way, get worn out while the wire is heating and getting bigger and cooling and shrinking, and it ends up breaking the springs, and those wires will end up coming out, and then it'll create arcing within the receptacle and burn receptacles up. All right, we got all of our wires done. So then I kind of like to guide the wires in, and you want to fold them right behind the receptacle so that when you push it in, they go in nicely and just bend right into place. Okay, we've got power back on and we're plugging our tester back in. Woo! As you can see, the two white lights, that means everything's reading normal. If you look up here,
yellow lights.
The two yellow lights right here, correct wiring.